Hello and welcome. So, you might have noticed there hasn't been any videos for like a month, except, well, like, the past 2 days I put up last few videos I had. But yeah, basically, I think I'm gonna be taking a break from the game. I disbanded my main team for 10v10s, and honestly, Hellgates have been great. 10v10 Hellgates have been great for the past few years. I met so many cool people, not just in Hellgates, overall in Albion. It is a social game after all. Actually, let me log in just to show you this. I meant to uninstall the game, but I wanted to record this thing here. Just show you, good memories. The Black Monk. The Aventer Black Monk. Yeah, that was pretty much it. I just wanted to show you that. Good memories though. Good memories. I still, like once every month or every 2 months, I kind of just rewatch that video. I don't know. It's a historic event. And here's the final 8-4/8-3 set. Didn't get to end with it, and the final infamy I'll end with is 1.2. Bro, there's so many pop-ups. 1.22 mil. I didn't go past the previous record, which was 1.57, but it was a good run. I'm satisfied. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to fully quit the game. I will probably log in once the patch is out because, well, it's new shapeshifter weapons, and yeah, I'll definitely want to try that like really quickly. But I don't think I'll be making content or seriously playing the game. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not because I don't enjoy playing the game. It's more like I could play this game for 8 hours a day. There's so much different content to do, so much stuff to do, but it's just not a worthwhile endeavor, let's say. I don't make anywhere near enough money off of it as a streamer slash content creator. But the main reason, the bigger reason for taking a break as opposed to, still playing casually and still making videos every once in a while is because I genuinely don't like the direction the game is going. So I could go like into a long rant, like a 1 hour video about everything that I dislike and all the decisions and patches and whatever. But like balancing wise, feature wise, community managing wise, and so on. But the biggest thing is just the game is going into a casual direction. And for me, adding a cleanse potion, I think that's like the final straw. Like, bro, we have enough cleanses in the game. Not only now is there cleanse on every hood, which I thought was an okay change, by the way, but then we added Merc shoes. Now we have a cleanse potion. Like, this thing is insane. Like, you're just disrupting, completely screwing over a certain play style altogether. You know? Like for how much talk and with the intention that SBI had to supposedly make other comps more viable in 2v2 Hellgates, for example, right? They don't want people to just play healer DPS. But guess what? If you're adding a cleanse potion, what the fuck else are you going to play? Double DPS is like, okay, against double DPS, I'ma get a res pot. Against a one-shot comp, I'ma get a cleanse potion. Now what? What else can you play? And with the energy potion that's coming out, by the way, oof, oof. I'm just looking forward to seeing like clips of Great Fires demolishing everyone, but we'll see if they patch that or not. But yeah, I think overall the game is going into a noob-friendly direction. That's my opinion. Now, I already have expressed my concern with this. I made a post or two on the roundtable. I think the next patch is gonna suck overall. I think Awakened Weapons is overall a horrible addition to the game. There's many reasons for that, but the biggest one is obviously how much you can abuse it in IP capped instance content. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm the person who would abuse it myself, but I still think it's horrible. Like, it's just the way it's added right now, I think it's horrible. It's a lazy way to add a silver sink because though there could be so many cool things they could have done with Awakened Weapons. Like instead of just do some PV and swipe, they could have made it like a quest type of thing. Like you have to do like let's say a small amount of PV, and then once you reach a threshold, you get to pick 1 out of 3 quests, and let's say the quests are something like, complete 2 tracking missions, or win 5 lethal hellgates, or get 5 kills or assists, or like 10, and whatever. These are just random examples, right? Like there's so many cool quests you could add for this game, for the awakened weapons, like, and you would have to do those quests to like improve the weapon, and then okay, maybe you have to do some PvE again, and boom, now you can pick another quest, and that increases the rating of the weapon, and then, sure, pay some silver, that's whatever. But it's just so lazy, it's just so boring. It's just, it would have been so much nicer if they added the quest system to it. Like, you have to do certain things like, oh, land the killing blow on Sir Bedivere in an Ava dungeon. Like, complete an HC of level 10 or higher. Uh, you know, uh, Open a purple chest in a group dungeon while wearing this weapon. Like shit like that, like quests. I think that would be a cool way to do it, but now it's just lazy. You just do PvE and you swipe. Like, I think it's boring. Now the other thing, tracking, I think is just going to be boring as fuck, probably. I haven't tried it, but I've seen some people try it, and it feels like horse riding simulator. And on top of that, you'll just get swarmed by a 20-man like roaming group, and you'll get ganked, and yeah, that would be cool. Shapeshifter weapons probably cool. I personally haven't tried them like on the test server yet, but yeah. The fact that pretty much everyone is RMTing, CLC drama, removing the CLC altogether, removing season points altogether. The support guy who was abusing their powers to kill people in statics. You guys remember that? What was the other drama? The streamer who got banned recently, supposedly unfair. To be fair, I didn't look into that much too in depth, but like, don't even get me started about the drops system, which I'll be the first to admit, if I could abuse it, I would. But SBA benefits from this, so they don't care about the drop farmers or people who sell the linked accounts, because it looks good. High viewership looks good. They show it to their sponsor. Look how many viewers we have. Oh my god. But then you check like a stream with 1K viewers, and there's like 3 people chatting at most. It's kind of silly. But yeah, the chain rating as well. Fact that SBI doesn't care and they allow stream sniping. Like, SBI actually will not ban you for stream sniping. They actually don't care. They don't give a flying fuck. But they did pretend in the content creator Discord. They pretended that they care about it, right? I don't know. Yeah. They made a cosmetic report thingy, like a ticket system where you could submit stream sniping, right? I doubt they looked at it. They just made it like, okay, here, we'll give them something to submit their, stream sniping to, but we're not actually gonna look at it. So, yeah. The fact that the NDA is full of people like Black Boa or like Uncle Ruckus or other people who don't even play a certain content and are giving their opinion on it. Like, there's so many Crystal players who've done like 2 10v10 Hellgates the past half a year, and they're giving their opinion on it. Like, imagine if I started talking about HCs, like, yeah, you have to nerf this boss, you have to do whatever. Also, buff the silver drops. Like, I've never done an HC in my life. Okay, I've done one, but again, I'm not eligible to speak about HCs. I'm not allowed to open my mouth. But the fact that NDA works like that you have people who don't even fucking play a content are talking about it. Like, how does that make any sense? Why do you have these cripples who have no clue what they're talking about voicing their opinions? How are they there? And I've still waited over half a year, I mean, to get in. Still no reply, by the way. Yeah. I think it's silly. But then also, you have Retroman, who doesn't even play the game himself, takes their advice. Maybe not fully, but they have an avenue to influence, the changes. Guildmasters as well. ZVZ slaves like Syndic gets wiped by something. Oh, nerf it, nerf. There's just people who don't know what they're talking about. Emotional, trying to impact changes that benefits them personally or their guild. Yeah, and Retroman is just looking at numbers, is looking at data, and using that as a main supporting reason for balancing. I think is just silly. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I've tried to help. I've tried to submit feedback. I don't think you guys realize because I haven't made it public, but there's like tens of pages I've submitted, right? One was for Avalonian Dungeons. There's like a 13-page document, and then I've submitted another one, which was about reworking Hellgates, making it more accessible to new players, right? Also, like, I don't know, 12 pages or something, right? Going through details, going over every bug, going over every map, how you can make it more balanced. I haven't seen anything, you know. But what SBI is trying to do is catering to, Care Bears who cry that they got ganked because they were on a T4 Ox, like deep in the black zone, they got ganked and like, oh my god, this game is so bad. If you try to please everyone, you'll end up pleasing nobody. And SBI should take that into consideration because you're gonna turn away all the veterans who have played the game for years. And if you try to accommodate the noobs, they will quit after 2 weeks anyway. Like, you think most of the streamers will be playing this game if they weren't streaming, if it wasn't their job? I'm lucky enough where I don't have to rely on that. I don't have to rely on streaming. Well, I didn't even make that much money to begin with. But again, I'm not a hypocrite. I would do the same if I was making like good money, if I was, getting 1K plus viewers. Just to let you know, I'm not a hypocrite. I would do the same. But I don't have to rely on that. So, just saying. Rant over. I try to keep it short. But at the very least, I would end with that I would invite everyone to check out the last video I made, the one before this one. The last one-shot montage. I spent quite a long amount of time making it, like 3 months probably worth of clips and multiple hours of editing. It's nothing crazy. Like, I mean, it's just a one-shot montage. It's just a bunch of clips put together, but you know, uh, yeah. I would like to end my, let's say, Albion career. I don't know if career, but I'm proud of where I've gotten in this game. Like, let's check Infamy 10v10. Oh no, Dimitri dropped. THC int his Infamy. All time. I think we did good. If you look at the top 10. No. Go all the way until top 15. It's all our main team or Aventur's team right below, right? Who's this? I have no clue who this is. Sakal obviously deserves it as well. Yeah, like all the top spots are our team basically, and then you have Aventur's team. I mean, they play on East now, but yeah, I invite you to check out the one-shot video I made. I'm happy of where I got in this game in terms of not just accomplishment, but in terms of the people I've met, the experiences I've had. That's the reason to play this game, right? It's not for any monetary value. Like, look, I'm gonna do this right now, right? G. An overcharge. Look, there you go. Nothing trashed. Anyway. Been expensive if it trash, but whatever, I don't really care. I've had a few people do, I'll end it on that, but I've had a few people asking me what I'm gonna do, if I'm gonna do anything, or what game I'm gonna be playing. Honestly, I'm open to suggestions, so I'll leave it at that. If you have any suggestions for any cool games that are out or coming out soon, they don't have to be like Albion, they could be, different genre or whatever. But they don't have to be full loot, rather, you know what I mean? But if you have any suggestions, just let me know in the comments. I read every comment, even if I don't reply to them. Otherwise, I'm gonna just be, focusing in real life stuff, Yeah. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good one.